Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Pax Nova. It's a new 4X strategy game made by Grey Wolf Entertainment. The people that made Dawn of Andromeda, another 4X strategy game, that came out, what, 2 years ago? Yeah, almost exactly 2 years ago, wow, yeah. Because I'm a week late with this game too, I'm pretty sure they're on a 2-year schedule. Let's see, and also, I guess even a couple years before that, the same developers, under a different name, made a game called Lords of the Black Sun. So this is their latest attempt at making a 4X strategy game, and it seems like they're starting to get it. Lords of the Black Sun had some pretty bad reviews. Dawn of Andromeda was mixed, and this one's getting up to mostly positive. So let's take a look at it. I'm a huge fan of 4X strategy games. I will give them a chance, even if they've got some flaws. Let's see. Can I not be human? Please, God, no. That face. Nope, not... Okay, that's not bad. Nope. Nope. Are they all human? They're pretty much all humans, just stick on mask. Okay, that's a little bit better. The Raw Dynasty. Oh, well, that might just be a mask, but it... Oh, no, that's the Ion Cult. Okay. Well, they're probably human. That's not human, but... I can't tell if that's a weird suit or is that their skin. What else do we have? Huh. Okay. A lot of these guys look very similar. Okay, that looks kind of cool. He's got, like, weird tenderly things coming off of his face. Oh, that's even better. Let's be these guys. The Hyrcan Federation started as a popular collective of slaves and gladiators in the Arbin domain. Once the Civil War broke out on Dros 2, they managed to break away from their captors and grow into what is known as the Hyrcan Federation, founded by Chief Emek, a centuries-old former champion in the Arbin domain's arenas. They made the most of the terrible situation plaguing their home planet to grow and make sure they'll never be enslaved again. So, I don't know, they're purple. I'm big on purple. So let's do tiny. Let's keep this real small. This is just going to be creatures quantity. Very common starting biome. Ancient? Colonizable planet. Very common. And let's go. I don't know what this is going to do, but it'll be interesting to find out. So, yeah, I haven't played a whole lot of 4X strategy games lately, and honestly, I love them. I love them to death, but they're always terrible for YouTube. I'll record them when I can, and I know, like, Endless Legend and Endless Space do decently well when I do them. But they're also just time-consuming and repetitive. I have trouble with that. I'm very big on new mechanics whenever I can. You know, I love playing games that bring something new to the table, and it's very hard for me to do, say, like what a lot of people that are big fans of, like Civ, for example, or Stellaris, you know, finish one game, start the next, you know, one more turn until 5 in the morning, and then I've done it, I enjoy it, but I've got so many games on my plate, it's actually very hard for me to play them generally, just because the mechanics enough to actually even finish a round. Let alone like multiple rounds. But I think that's just a where I'm in life situation. So Eos Galaxy 2312. We finally arrived at our destination, Eos. What once seemed like an impossible task is now a reality. Now that the Ark's automatic navigational system has found a suitable planet, we have started to take the crew out of cryostasis so we can prepare to land on our new home and settle in. Been over a century since we left, and we do not know anything about Dros 2's fate. What dangers and mysteries await us in Eos, but we have no other choice other than to be prepared. Approaching Agabara 2. Okay, now that we've arrived on Eos and landed on a planet with suitable living conditions, we can finally start settling down. We've been given the chance to start over, make the most of it. Okay, settle our first colony. So welcome to Pax Nova. It can be a complex game, and this tutorial's purpose is to guide you through its various features, and can be disabled at any time, and re-enabled or reopened by pressing the tutorial button located in the top right corner of the screen. Okay, now that we're on Eos, settle our first city. Once selected, we can order our transport arc to settle a new city by pressing the Settle City button on the Unit Actions panel. Okay. Check our surroundings for a suitable location. Should look for one close to tiles with high yields. I'll have to look at those. So that is... show and hide tile yields. So there's not bad. Down 1 isn't a bad idea. A ton of food. Some amount of science and industry, too. Once we've moved our ship... Let's see. So it's very civvy. Yeah. Alternatively, if... Let me take a look. Because that costs a little bit of radiation, maybe? Or maybe that reduces the surrounding pollution. I'm not sure. How many moves do I have? I've got one more. So if I wanted to go up here, it would get me... Currently, I'm surrounded by 5 industry, 3 science, and a resource. If I moved up by 1, or if I moved here, how much grass do I have? 6? 7, actually. That wouldn't be terrible. But here would give me 8. Only 3 science as opposed to the current... Nope, that's worth it. Okay, and I don't want to do any more. So how do we settle a new city? Yes. Okay, settling our first city is the step to a brighter future, and our people are confident that this is the start of something truly great. We can't let them down. Okay, units can move around the map. Pretty much knew all of that. So movement, damage, and experience. Reaches a certain amount of EXP, it levels up, improving its health and damage. And then, depending on the terrain, you get different bonuses like vision or defense in a forest. Okay. And we get to Aether. The citizens of our capital city of Cestus are both terrified and excited of what lies ahead. We can't let them down. We must get to work immediately to show them the way forward. We might not have another chance. Reach level 3 in Cestus. Okay. Each hex has a certain food, labor, and research potential, which can be used by districts if they have... Is this just endless legends? Because, like, the hexes and the resources and the districts sounds... And the UI is very endless legendsy. Okay. Certain functionality, some can be further improved with certain district improvements requiring district type to be placed either on or near a certain type of district. Okay, got it. To assign a citizen to an existing district, select its representative icon when inside the city panel. To unassign it, press it again. Districts don't have a citizen assigned, don't provide their respective effects, and can't be improved, or in the case of the spaceport and military districts, can't build units. Citizens are the base of your production, and new ones will be born over time. How fast that happens depends on your city's prosperity. Prosperity is influenced by how much food the city produces versus how much it's consuming. Pollution, citizen unemployment, and several faction-wide factors like status and edicts. Pollution is added as new district improvements, and certain local projects are built into the city, but can be reduced depending on the number of forest tiles. This is starting to just feel like space French to me, unfortunately. I'm sure I'll get it as I go along, but it's just a lot of text to throw at me in a very tiny window. Like, we're gonna have a tutorial just hanging here. Make it big, or let me make it big, so I'm not, like, staring at this... Yeah, I got a big monitor, alright? Anyway, cities level up over time once they reach a certain amount of harmony. As they level up, their borders expand and new hexes become available. To force the city to expand to certain hexes... Okay, so this is Civ. It's like a weird midpoint between Civ and Endless Legend, which is interesting. I don't mind that. I want to see what it does that's unique, though. Okay, so... Can make residential districts to build in a certain direction. Reaching certain levels will also increase the city's rank, getting 1 extra citizen and 200 defense. Okay, so we have 1 unemployed citizen. Can I slam him down there? No. How do I do it? It's city... Districts. Industrial district improves the labor production of the tile they're in by 2. Can be further improved. Can be improved if built next to the mountains. Well, that's a good spot. Okay. Improves the research yield, farming yield. Build military units. Build ships. Increases the city's base harmony growth by 0.1 and can be improved to push the city to expand their neutral neighboring tiles when it grows. Okay. Extraction districts are used to extract strategic resources from a terrain. We can also do a university. Decreases the money cost of research districts by 20%, but does have an upkeep and a pollution cost. And military academies provide training to new recruits and can be better prepared for the dangers ahead. New infantry units built in the city start with 50% of the EXP needed to level up. Interesting. Let's start with industry. Because that's on a mountain tile. Oh. No, is this a... That's a forest. Next to a mountain and has a river. Okay, so these are important things to note. So if I put that there, forest will be cut down and its effect on pollution lost once it's finished building. Okay, what if I put the farming district? Oh, interesting. So, forests cut the pollution, but if I put the industrial district, well, sure, why not? Let's see. I'm just gonna go with those two. How much money do I have right now? I've got a decent amount. So let's just go nuts for a moment. Let's see, what else can we do? Because, yeah, research districts are not honestly that expensive. Okay, so there goes... Oh, we do not have the funds. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Choose research. Wow, okay, so that's... Is that it? No, Road to Era 2. Okay, so this is Endless Legend. I'm just going to be calling these out a little bit because they're kind of all over the place. Okay, technocratic leadership type, greatly rewarding those who further advance society. Okay. So... different things. Financial district increased the city's income by 15%. Let's go technocracy. I'm huge on science whenever it comes to these games. So, researching new technologies is vital to enhance our faction. Each one requires a certain amount of research production. Technology has one or more effects. Their research divided into 3 branches: military, industry, and science. Okay. Progress to a new era. Player must requires a certain amount of knowledge. The developer is Portuguese, so there might be a little bit of English here and there. It's not bad, but there's a little bit. Anyway, special projects can be unlocked over time depending on player actions and events. For example, with these working similarly to normal technologies, with each requiring a certain era. I'm a little lost, but that's okay. So there's 4 eras here. But we've got to get to a certain amount of knowledge, which I'm assuming we get 1 point of knowledge every time we get a tech. I'm assuming that's the case. Anyway, I tend to play a little bit of a like turtle. Oh, we got a scout. Let's see. Can I just tell him to auto explore? That's good at least. Okay, an intern. So it looks like we've got some amount of rare tech resources all over the place. Industrial district has been built. Let's see. Farming district is still too expensive for us, but that's okay. Oh, we have no unemployed citizens. Maybe I didn't need... because I only have 1 citizen. I bet I didn't actually need to make all of these. Ugh. So I'm just going to build those and we'll see if these districts get worked in the slightest. Let's see. Building research district. Research. So I'm only getting 3 points of research. Influence. Political and diplomatic actions. Ether. Okay. Yeah, this feels very similar to an Endless game, but with a little bit of Civ and a little bit of Stellaris thrown in, which is kind of neat. I'm just curious where it all stands out. Okay. So what is our harmony growth is that? Balance, population, ether. How do we see what our general incomes are on everything? Because these are grayed out, so maybe we're not getting access to them until we're actually working them. Yeah. Because we're only getting 4? Oh, no. That's 4, 3, and 2 from the city proper. What if I take that citizen off? District does not have a citizen, thus it's inactive. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what the... Well, I can rename the city. I'm just trying to see what the city's overall income is. Like, resource gain. Oh, there it is. It's right here, actually. I'm staring it right in the face. So, we're getting 2 science, probably from that. And then 9 industry somehow. I guess from these 2. And 6 food. So we're not... So maybe we gain science passively from everything in the area? No. No, we're only getting 2 science from this. Yeah, so you have to have citizens to work a district to gain anything from them. So building all these extra anythings was not worth it. Oh well. Let's see. So we want to build a residential district. We do not have enough funds. Well, should have thought of that a while ago. Let's cancel that, which gets me my money back. Let's get a residential district over here. Because we want to go this way for all these resources anyway. I mean, there's resources everywhere. There's also that. Might be something to work towards. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to just start banging out some turns. Okay. We've got technocracy. So unlocks the technocratic leadership type, greatly rewarding those who further advance our society. So enhance the path of enlightenment by 3. Okay, so choose a new research. So medical miracle, exploitation of Ethereum, or megalabs. Improves the productivity of the research district, increasing it by 1. Sure. Go megalab. And they're currently working on that. Now, what happens if I work this district? Oh, I see. That increases our harmony growth. Let's work on that. So prosperity. 13 turns before we get our next person. That's a bit of a pain. Oh well, guess we're just gonna be here for a little while. I'm just gonna go fast. Oh, hello. We've met somebody. So, factions can communicate between themselves and use their respective diplomatic options. These cost influence and can be... okay. Let's see. We would like to... Declare war! Nope. Apparently we can't do anything else with these guys. So I guess we've met folks, but we can't communicate because reasons. I'm a little confused about that, because half of these people are straight up human. I really wish the factions... Oh, what are these? Oh. I see, there's just a billion scouts right there. Let's see. But, I wish they'd come up with something a little bit more interesting than just other human races. I realize that it's easy, and they probably reused the same kind of base human model and just added different clothing to that, to them. But, like, the problem is, I'm just not super interested, and I never played the human factions, and pretty much any of the 4X strategy games I've ever had if I get an option. With the exception of, like, obviously I played the Terrans in StarCraft, because they were interesting. There was actually something useful there, kind of, sort of. Okay. Are we actually gaining anything from that? No. But we need that extra food if we want to get more citizens, so I'm gonna just kind of work it. What? Okay, so it's gonna ask me to overwrite my autosave. Let's see, language barrier. I mean, no, that's just... for a second I was gonna say he has elf ears. Wait, what? When breathing in and out, his chest guard expands? I grew up with Master of Orion too. That had such a such a huge host of interesting races that I'm always going to be a little judgy when a game doesn't even come close. Especially when they don't require a whole lot of, like, complicated animations, clearly. Because, like, I don't know, there's so much more immersion that I get out of a game that has that stuff. Ethereum. Okay, medical products. Well... let's see, next citizen is in 3 turns, and the city grows again in 30 turns. Oh, boy. I'm gonna be here for a while. Okay, well, we've got mega labs. Not that I actually have any labs to work with. Let's take a look. It decreases pollution. How do I see how much knowledge I have? I've got 2. So I've finished 2 tech. And these are all just fighting related things. Leader scientist. Hospital quarters. Grow a new force in the current location. If on the plains tile, then our borders activation. Huh. Okay, well, let's go trade initiates for the time being. I'm honestly probably not going to get the chance to do a whole lot of fighting in this, just based on how slow these things go. I mean, I guess I could try and build a military district and go attack somebody. Because I could get an extractor. Build that there. We're going to want to try and build a thing, at the very least. Oh wow, this really is a small map. A city will grow in 17 and get another citizen in 14. Oof. Let's see. So the new citizen's over there. So that's probably for the best. I might build another farm or see if I can upgrade my farms. Okay, but yeah, we're just going to be banging out turns left and right for a little while, but yeah, I might straight up just go to war with my my neighbors. Oh. Well, something killed something there. Okay, that's my guy. And yeah, we've got Lugan there. Maybe I'll change my thoughts. We'll make the military academy. Question. So I'd have to turn that off. Can I do anything while I'm here? No, I actually have to research a new unit type to even do anything with that. Okay, so Battle Engineers gets me an ISO missile launcher. I guess we're going down Battle Engineers. Yeah, I'm just immediately gonna roll into war. Wow, I just realized the icon that you used for next turn. I believe that's the exact same one from the Endless series. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we've met them. I wonder... Oh, nope. We could actually speak with them now that I think about it. Edicts and leadership. Oh, let's take a look at that. Edicts can be passed as long as the player meets its requirements. Okay. Income in all of our cities for a little while. Cost influence per city. Increases labor. Prosperity. Labor production in all cities by 3. Or we can do a speech on nature preservation. We want to do the Path of Gaia. Now, does this change? Path of Enlightenment. What else do we have? Paths. Here we go. There are 4 different paths. Gaia, Bliss, Ember, and Enlightenment. And that was it. Okay. So is there a difference between any of these? Well, I'm looking at this. What does that do? Instantly get a new settler at no cost. So I get to choose between these. Prosperity of all of our cities by a little bit or influenced by 8. All creatures on the home planet far less aggressive, won't attack unless they attack. Decreases pollution in all of our cities by a little bit. Or factions base harmony growth by 0.2. Okay, so let's go back to Edicts of Leadership. How do I do any of these things? Available edicts, activate edicts, past edicts. Okay, so how do I use one? Oh. Oh, there we go. Past edict. Okay, so that's going to give us a little bit of liberty. But trying to get some extra points in Path of Gaia is not a terrible idea. Maybe I'm just going to be a weenie. I don't know. I would like to see... Well, they've already declared war on each other. I mean, it looks like I'm safe up here. What I might do is just kind of hide. I've got a very, very, like, obvious natural border. Actually, several. So I'm kind of out of the way. I'm really curious what would happen if I just went, like, for the most part, full turtle, just bang out turns ASAP, and just go, like, full research or something. Maybe? Okay, so we got battle engineers. We gotta go back to... I want to go for one of these. So, Path of Bliss... Is this all Path of Enlightenment, Path of Bliss, Path of Gaia? What else do we have? City defense systems, robot farmers. I should probably go take a look at Path of Bliss. What are Technomancer's used for? Aether by 2. We got Mega Labs, that's not that helpful. Honestly, none of these are immediately or amazingly useful anyway, so maybe we grab... Let's grab City Defense Systems. And then I'm just gonna go fast. At least until something happens. Somebody might yell at us. City might grow. I'm not sure. But I want to go this way. The extra ether might not be bad, but I just don't know if I care. Is that a settler? Oh, that also could be another issue. You shit. Alright, whatever. Changing plans. Okay, let's take you off. Put you there. How do I build anything? There we go. Light infantry, demolition squad. Damage 35, health 57, 45, 50. Oh, we do not have enough osmium. Okay, so I'll have to work on that. But that is shitty. It's just like, hello, I'm going to park myself next to you. Yeah, that will not stand. This is war. Okay, leadership change. So what can we do? So we can do laissez-faire, heavy-handed, or technocratic. Increases labor. City counterattack, prosperity by a little bit, harmony growth is up. Or research. Requires 2 pragmatism. Do I have any pragmatism? Oh, there's pragmatism. Okay, so I could do laissez-faire. That might not be a terrible idea, because I don't have any authority. Okay, do we do... prepare for war? Because, I mean, it's pretty much wartime. You do not park yourself right next to my city and think you can get away with it. Okay. So, that's a light tank. Okay, units with more than 0 damage and at least move can attack enemy units and initiate combat. Several factors. Okay. Once an enemy is defeated, controls the victor, receives a certain amount of ether equivalent to 4% of the defeated unit's max health. Oh, okay. So whose tank is that? Templar Order. Okay, so I can't do anything with that right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna start sieging this city. So how do we do that? Actually, we've got to go to diplomacy. Raw Dynasty, interact. I'm just going to ignore these. We would like to declare war. We do not have enough influence. Are you butting me? How much does that cost? 8 influence. I don't even know how you get a new person. Probably with the spaceport now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Oh, we did get a new citizen. I should probably build a research district. We do not have enough funds. Okay, so as soon as that hits 8, we're attacking them. Okay, they've changed their leadership. Okay, do I have enough for that research district? I might as well plonk it there. Okay, city defense systems, so cities' defenses are up. And what do? We got battle engineers. We could go armored warfare. I should probably look at some of these things. Armored warfare, hardened alloys. Or alternatively, let's just go robot farmers. I did put this on easy, so we'll see how even functional our opponents are. Let's see, let's go to this. I'm going to turn you off and put that there. Okay, and this thing doesn't have anything else to build anyway. Let's see, we are more or less stuck, don't have anything else cool to do. Oh. I'll just have him guard. At some point we're going after New Cairo, it's just that whole influence thing is kind of a bit of a pain in the butt. Okay, we've reached level 3 apparently. Path of Bliss goes up, and we've got a Euclid nest nearby. I'm sorry? That's not nearby. Well, I guess I'm not finishing that quest ever. Unless I conquer the world first. That is possible, but... Okay. Well, he's a bit of a dick. Why did we expand to that mountain? I don't know. He's dumb. Oh, I can make mines. We could raise the military district. Yeah, let's raise it. For the time being, we don't have anything else useful there, and I'd rather probably get more farming. We don't have enough funds. Never mind. I'm just shackled for a while. Well, we're going to war with New Cairo shortly. That'll make a difference. Or it won't. I don't know. I'm just gonna bang out some turns. It's not like I can do much. Okay. They're now technocratic. And we have enough. No research selected. Let's see. So we've got robot farmers, pragmatic thinkers, transactional leadership type, Flora edict. Would be nice, but let's grab hardened alloys. So what else do we have? Units. Light infantry. So we can actually change what they have equipment-wise. Well, the units look kind of nice. I appreciate that. It's still very much a, let's see, you. Can't understand him. We would like to declare war. Hello. Wow. That was laggy. Okay. So, city sieges. Units can siege cities, outposts, and star bases, and annex... It's... okay. Raise once the city defense gets down. Can't attack... They can't attack units, they can counterattack. Damaging things... Okay, cities under attack. That's fine. So I could have done prosperity. Damage. Well... So I can't attack that anymore. And I can attack him. New Cairo. Next turn, it looks like. We can also advance path. Extra influence or prosperity. Let's do influence. It's not a permanent bonus, but it's fine. Because we can do an edict. Income in all the cities. For a little while, it gets us a little bit of pragmatism. Sure. And I can also do stuff like, free healthcare. Okay, so let's end turn. It looks like he has... Super laggy. Well, it just is. Okay, so this is my demolition squad. They're pretty wounded. Let's see, we want to raise the city, annex the city. So we have a vassal city. Our independent can't be controlled directly unless they're assimilated. For half the profit is paid to the faction that controls the form of tribute. Once they're assimilated... Okay, so costs 8 influence or return it. Well, we want to do neither. We do not have enough. Okay, so I'm just going to hold on to that for a while. And let's go kill him. Oh, he still had a dude. Well, let's see how that goes. Let's see. Rest, restoring a third of its HP next turn. Let's go here. Let's just rest. Well, I get a second city, which is kind of nice. I don't know why numbnuts decided to go after me like that, but sure. And what else do we do? Honestly, actually, I think this is a good stopping point. I've more or less seen how this game works. It's very much Civilization, crossed with Endless Legend, crossed with a couple other things. I like the idea of it, but definitely the kind of game that I want to give a go later. Like when it hits 1.0 instead of more now. I mean, the fact that it lags in combat and really just doesn't bring a whole lot of new things to the table. It's an interesting remix. And I wouldn't mind listening to more of it, but at the same time, it just makes me want to go play Endless Legend instead. Now, I know there are a number of mechanics that I haven't seen yet. Very specifically, you can straight up go to space, which is really cool. And I like the idea of that. And then there's something you can do up there. Unfortunately, I have no idea how we get to that point. Probably with spaceports and some other things. I wouldn't mind. I mean, honestly, if a lot of people... Oh, here we go. Hold seals, defeat every faction. There's 13. Gain 55 knowledge and research transcendence. Sign an alliance with all the remaining factions. Or 50,000 score. Yeah, so some of these would be a little bit of a pain. Oh, we can't build settlers. These are interesting things that I probably should have paid attention to. Oh well. Let's see. And seal. Doesn't look like mine does anything. Okay, well that's fine. But yeah, so I can't build any settlers anyway, so I have to either conquer or single city challenge this. That's an interesting thing of note. But yeah, so there's a lot that I could probably do here. I could probably even keep going if people really want me to. But one way or another, I think I've seen what I've need to see to kind of get a general feel for this game, and I hope you guys kind of are in the same boat. It seems neat, but I want to see when it's done developing, because right now it's a little rough, and like I said, it's very similar to other games that I've already played before. Not a bad thing necessarily, but right now it's like, well, I'd rather just go play Endless Legend, which is done, and it has less issues. Not that this one has shown too many yet, but still. Anyway, so I guess with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. If you want me to do that or not, I can move on as a one-off. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.